Hi everyone, this is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards. Welcome back to my channel. It's Thanksgiving weekend, and to all my US friends, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving and say how grateful I am for your friendship here in YouTube land and on Instagram and Facebook. I always enjoy everybody that leaves me such beautiful comments and sharing our crafty endeavors with each other. I'm here today because I want to share a bunch of tags that I made over I guess the last few weeks since I posted a video of what I've been creating. I was actually really sick on Thanksgiving, so I did not get to go to Thanksgiving with my family, and one of my sisters came here to help me, and my son and I and her had just kind of a really simple Thanksgiving dinner here at our house. So a little different Thanksgiving this year, but I'm still very grateful for all of the blessings in my life, and I'm better today, and I thought I would come on and share the tags that I've been creating with you. Every year before Black Friday, Unity Stamps does a big sale in November, and it usually starts, I think, around the 11th or the 15th or something like that of November. And anyway, I always usually try to go to that sale once a year and purchase some stamps. So a lot of what you're going to see here today are Unity Stamp products that I purchased and as part of their sale and just received and decided to make some tags with. So I'm going to start with this tag here. And this normally I probably wouldn't show you guys this tag because this is my first time coloring this image, and I don't love the way I colored it. It's okay, but I probably will recolor it differently next time. But anyway, this is just a little tag. The tag background you see here, this square tag, is from Paper Tray Ink, and I love the shape of this tag. It's a square with a top on it. I think it's called the quilted something tag. But anyway, it's in their die section at the Paper Tray Ink website. And then this stamp set, that cute little snowman, is the Love You Forever snowman from Unity Stamps. And it has two different sentiments in it. It is that time of year for good friends and good cheer. And then the other sentiment is I'll love you forever no matter the weather. So I made that tag with that one. So that's one of them. And then next is these cute penguin tags, and I made these actually this morning. I've been up early today, and this one says Winter Wonderland, and that's of course one of the little Lily of the Valley sentiment tags that I just love. And then the little penguins are from Unity Stamps, of course, and again I used that quilted back the square tag from Paper Tray Ink, and I cut it out of some music paper. Okay, so the little penguins that you see there are from this stamp set from Unity. It's called Penguin Pals, and I think this is one of my favorite stamp sets right now. I just love it. It's got some sentiments in it. It says something from all of us. It says you've been on my mind, which kind of goes with this little penguin standing on top of the other penguin, I think. And then you are pretty darn awesome. So really cute penguins, and I think you could use these all year long for different gifts and birthdays and stuff like that. I just think they're too cute. So with that stamp set, I actually made two tags, and this tie that you're seeing on the tag is actually faux fur that I purchased at Joann's. And what's neat about faux fur is you can cut a strip of it and then pull on it, and it will curl in kind of a circle. Let me show you the back. It kind of creates a circle when you pull on it. And so you can use it for ties. And it is fluffy and it'll shed for a while, but you can pull most of the shedding off and then it's pretty good after that. But I love tying. You know, I'm always looking for things to use on my tags that are different. And this year, this was one of my discoveries. And you can do the same thing with polar fleece. If you like to buy polar fleece, or if you have polar fleece scraps, if you cut them and then pull on them, they'll curl and fold in on each other, and they look really cute on tags too. So just some little suggestions. And I love this little penguin image. So so far I've just made two tags with this. I made a third with a different image, but I don't like the way the glitter turned out. I had stamped a background, and it works better if you print your background or use a standard paper. When you stamp the background and then put glitter glue on it, in this instance, it ran, the ink ran. So I'm not going to show you that tag because I need to redo it. But anyway, these are the two that I finished. So that one is called Penguin Pals. And let me see where I guess I'll just set them back down there. All right, so let me set that one aside. I got so many things on my desk here to show you guys. It's crazy. Okay, then there's this one here. This one says the secret ingredient is love. And I love this little image of the spatulas and kitchen tools. And with that stamp set, I made this set of tags here. Just really simple, colored with my Copic markers. The die, I believe, is from My Creative Time. And I just kept it really simple. This is just white cardstock, and then the coloring, and then I added some red Copic marker to the word love at the bottom. And I added jingle bells and yarn ties at the top. So these are just really simple, and these are going to go to my mom, so when she gives out her pumpkin bread, she'll have tags. Okay, so that's that one. All right, let's see what's next. Then there's this set. Now, I'm jumping away from Unity for a second. This is a set from Sizzix that I got called Baked with Love. And at least I think it's called that. And it's item number 560. I don't know if you guys, is that going to get that? 560286. It's a Lori Whitlock product. Okay. And so with this set, I created these tags here. And the other set that I used was from Paper Sweeties. Let me see, did I bring it over here for you guys? Yes, I did. I also, the little gingerbread girl that's right there is from this set called Ho 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 from Paper Sweeties. And I love this cute little gingerbread girl and boy. So that is what is on here. I just colored her and paper pieced. On one of them I paper pieced. This one I just Copic colored. So I made that tag. Get rid of the stamp set, and this one here. And on this one I paper pieced her with some gingham, a little bit of gingham paper. So anyway, so that's how those two turned out. And I love anything to do with baking. I wish they would do more stamp sets with baking themes that had things like pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie, you know, just the different things that we do at Christmas and Thanksgiving, because I think it's fun to make tags, especially if you're going to bring something somewhere to have a cute tag tied on for the hostess. So, so anyway, those are the two from those two sets, from Paper Sweeties and from Lori Whitlock's Sizzix line. And let's see what's next. I find the tag for this one. Okay, so this next tag looks like this. And it says, a cup of joy just for you. And it's this beautiful latte image with poinsettias on it. I just colored it with Copics and tried to do some shading on the poinsettia. And this is the stamp set that it's from Unity. It's called Joy to Go. A cup of joy just for you and season's greetings are the two sentiments. Okay, so there's that one. And again, I used that same square tag die from Paper Tray Ink. All right, what haven't I shown you? Let's see what stamp sets are left. Okay, there's this stamp set from Unity. It's called Full of Mary, and I bought this. I love all the sentiments, but this is my favorite one. It says all is calm as all is bright, and it has this little angel. So far that's the only one that I've used, and I just made some really simple tags with it. You know I love angels, and so does my mother. We have lots of angels in our lives. So I just made some really simple tags. This one uses an Aralamiha shop die cut or tag. So, and I'm thinking of asking Betty to make a set that's just all gingham tags, because I'd love to be able to just cut out 6 tags really quick, especially in Christmas colors. But anyway, so that's that sweet little angel, and again, that's a product from Unity. All right, and then let's see. How about this reindeer stamp? This is a product from a company called Red Lead Paperworks, and they still sell this stamp. I've had this stamp in my stash, I think, for probably, I don't know, a long time before my husband died. So, you know, maybe 8 years or 7 years. I don't know. It's been around for a long time, and I've made tags with it often, but I don't think I've made tags with it and shown them on video before. And I think they've altered the stamp now. They added the word Dasher. If you were to order it from Red Lead Paperworks now, it says Dasher right here, but mine doesn't say that. Mine's just the reindeer. So with that set, I made 2 different sets of tags. I made a set that has pink gingham ties, and there's a couple different versions. This is a smaller tag where it shows the reindeer, but they're kind of focused on this reindeer here with the other one looking on. So these are a little bit smaller. So, and I just, you know, kept them really simple. Again, this is with that that rounded tag from My Creative Time. And then the Warm Winter Wishes is a paper tray ink stamp set. Okay. And that's also a little paper tray ink tiny tag. So, and this one shows the whole image, and I like that. And I just shaded with some Copic marker. I added some shading, and then I added some ink on top of the tag to make it look, you know, kind of distressed and old-fashioned. I was kind of going for an old-fashioned look. So this is one of my, I love this stamp image. And then on this one, I used a background stamp over the top of the reindeer image. And the background stamp is the words from Raindrops on Roses, Whiskers on Kittens, a few of my favorite things from The Sound of Music. I have a background stamp with that song is the background stamp. So I use that on those. So I made those ones in pink, or with the pink ties. And then I have a whole stack here where I used some red velvet ties as well as some like cheesecloth, and you know, just same stamp, just done up different ways. Like here's one that doesn't have the writing over the top. You know, some that do, some that are darker than others. And then I don't know, I don't need to show them all to you. This one was the first one I made, and I didn't like the way the ink on this turned out, so I'm going to put some glitter over the top of that to save it. But anyway, so there's a whole bunch of those, a big handful of those. And let's see, what else can I show you? I have this stamp set, which I just fell in love with at Unity this year, and this one's called Owl Warm-Hearted. And the sentiments are, Merry Christmas, sweet friend, and you are all I really need this Christmas season. And it's this 2 cute little owls under one hat. And I just love this image. And I'll show you, I colored this one with Copics as part of Kathy Rakusen's daily marker 30 day. And I used Christmas Hugs from Lily of the Valley in the UK as the tag at the top. So I just love this image. I think it's absolutely adorable. It just makes you smile. So there's that one. And then next I use this stamp set from Unity. This one's called You Warm My Heart. And I love, you know, anything to do with hot cocoa and coffee. So I colored this one 2 different ways. Here it is colored in greens and blues, and with just You Warm My Heart at the bottom, and that's also colored, I colored in the writing to kind of match. And I love this image with the little heart marshmallow. And then here it is colored in reds and pinks. And this time at the bottom I stamped the You Warm My Heart 3 times because the image was closer to the top and I needed the spacing to be filled in a little more. So there's those 2 with that stamp set. Let's see. And then I don't know if I have the stamps here, but I had ordered this mug from Reverse Confetti, and I didn't order the stamp set, I just ordered the die. And I used an existing Reverse Confetti stamp set that I have that has this image in it, and I cut it down to fit the top of the mug. And then A Cup of Joy Just For You is from let's see, it's from the set I showed you with Unity. And I don't know what I already put it on the floor, but it's from a Unity stamp set that I showed you with the Java cup, with the latte and the poinsettias. So I made a bunch of these, and just using that Reverse Confetti image and just different colored mugs. And I made some that just have plain coffee and some that are the cocoa. So, or a latte, I guess, really. Latte art. So anyway, there's a stack of those, and let's see, I think that's all of the tags. I don't have this. This is a stamp set. These tags are from a stamp set by, oh, what is it called? Power Poppy is the name of the company. I'm going to see if I can grab it really quick for you. Yeah. Okay, I got it. So it's from this stamp set by Power Poppy. And I love her images because the detail on them is just fantastic. And so you can see the ones that I used already. I used a red ink and it didn't come off the stamps, which doesn't really bother me. But I just took a little, I got at the dollar store a box of tags. And so these are just little hang tags, really simple, stamped in red with all the different images from that set. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen these. But I just went through and had fun stamping these. And it's great to have things like this on hand for if you run out of tags, you know. So these are just all different images from that stamp set. And I went through and stamped the whole box of tags using that Power Poppy stamp set. And if you've never been to Power Poppy before, her images are absolutely gorgeous. They're the kind of image that you could just stamp in a colored ink and then make a card and not even color them. They're just beautiful images. So she's an incredible artist. She's worked for, I think, Martha Stewart and who else? Oh, I can't remember the other lady's name right now. But anyway, really talented lady. Love her stamps. Love her products. And then the only other thing I have to show you, and I'm going to let you go because this video is way too long already, is I don't think I've showed you my cards from the Paper Sweeties release this past month. So this was the release that came out November 15th. And this little reindeer I just love. And I mirror stamped him to get a girl reindeer and then colored her differently than the boy reindeer. And it just says, "You melt my heart." And this is all products from Paper Sweeties, the entire card. And then here I did another couple, and this is the new Gingerbread house set from Paper Sweeties. And then I added the reindeer and then one of the joy die cuts. And the background with the snowflakes is also Paper Sweeties stamps. And then this is the last card I made for that release. It says, "Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night." And on this one I actually cut the stamp a little bit and then arranged it so it could look like the reindeer were flying to make this card. So those are my Paper Sweeties cards from November. That's about it for me. So I want to thank you guys for listening to me throughout this video as I showed you everything I was working on. Again, a happy Thanksgiving weekend to everybody. Enjoy your Christmas preparations, your Hanukkah preparations, you know, whatever season you're celebrating with your family and friends. I hope you enjoy it. And I want to thank everybody that's posting sweet comments and video replies on YouTube. I haven't been very diligent about looking the last few days because I've been sick, but I'm doing better now, so hopefully I can catch up on anything that I haven't watched yet. So that's it for me today. God bless everybody, and I will be back with you soon. Take good care. Bye now.